Right, since I've already washed the carpet and it's not drying, I'm gonna vacuum this. Obviously, since there's nothing on our way, I'm gonna use this leftover felt that I have here. From fabric, it also comes with felt under the carpet, but I think we have space to add a bit more. Most of the felt has already been cut for other panels, so we'll have to make some adjustments. But let's see. This is actually working pretty well, but let's see what I can do. The first bit of felt is already there, under the original mat. I'm sorry for not showing you the process, but it's just struggling and fighting against it until you finally get the whole felt underneath. So, no big science, just a lot of sweat and the occasional swearing. This is already shaped in order to do that surface for the feet. Alright, I'll try to show you, but this is not going to be easy. As you can see, I've already cut this area that needs to fit around the steering cone. And now, let's try to push this one-handed. Actually, this lifts a bit more than on the other side, which makes things easier. You get the point, don't you? Because I really need both hands. Sorry. It's more or less under the wiring loom. I've been able to push it quite a long way, actually. Now, let's try to make this match this one. Alright, here we are. I suck at working at recording, but it's done. Just a small layer. I don't want to fight with the plastics when refitting everything, but it should help a little bit with road noise. It's more or less in place. I'm guessing you don't want to block the air, so yeah, this should come under the vent. Let's now maybe do the driver's side. Brown carpet. Okay, now I can say that I got rid of all the felt. Now let's put the rear carpet in place and also this underlay. The carpets are more or less in place. Now it's a matter of doing all these pesky screws. That won't be interesting at all, so I'll save you the trouble. I don't know if you remember, but the heater blower was making this really annoying noise. It should obviously do the same now. Except it's absolutely normal. color me surprised. You know that things are going well when everything is lining up perfectly. So the carpet is sitting exactly where it needs to. Now, before installing the seats, we need to remove the sides from the original. It was not bad enough to have blue seats. I had blue seats with the original sides. And I was almost screwing this up until I noticed that you won't be able to see it. There is a nut. And the reason why I was trying to push this is because in the Alpha there is no nut. There's a single guide that goes into there, and that's what keeps this in place. Not the case in here. Let me try and get a spanner. You can actually see it. It's over there. Oh no, the spanner fell into oblivion, but thankfully this is loose enough so that I can unscrew with my finger. Not fiddly at all. I seriously recommend tinkering in an old car as a hobby, because you'll be very well equipped for dealing with troubles. It's almost there, I think. My finger is burning. It's that easy. And I was already screwing up. Not much, I can easily put this back in place, but yeah. Thankfully, I didn't push. Let me do this properly on this side now. Let me give you a better idea of the drama here. I didn't record this job because I needed all the hands I could get, but basically I've pushed this as far as I could without breaking, and I've managed to, yes, sneak my 10mm on that nut. And I could remove this, but there is one clip missing, and it's really difficult, at least to me. I would break this, so I didn't want to mess with it, and I went the fiddly way. But yeah, we succeeded. Let's put the seat in place so that it looks like a car again. Our holes seem to be relatively lined up. Making sure that the carpet is actually under this shim, otherwise it's gonna look bad. Now, this one came back when I pushed the seat, but this one didn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6. We're ready. How great is that? I can tell you that this is pretty comfortable, but so are the blue ones. That was not the problem. Anyway, let's get back to work. I don't exactly understand why there's a black spot over there, but yeah, let's clean this as good as possible and put it in place. That is looking terrible. Let's see if we are a bit more lucky with this. Yep, it's already looking better. We just have to get rid of these spots here. We have a functioning coffee shop now. That's pleasing. It's not perfect, but it's better than having this old one. Now, for some reason our seats came with this unscrewed. The good news is that I happen to have another seat. These are also missing, so I'm just going to remove them from this seat. Now we're gonna fix this lower trim. It looks a lot dirtier than it is in reality, and as you can see, this was a mix of brown with grey. I don't know who did this job, but yeah, this was not ideal either. Now this is all of the luxury. Yeah, that seems to be in the right place. I've learned my lesson with the Alpha, the 33. Let's not do this too tight. Done. That's almost. Well, I gotta tell you something. The person that worked on this car before me is even worse than me. I clearly have the feeling that that clip should be on this side, and it should have been fitted last time. When I removed the console, yeah, I really didn't have to undo it. And that's also missing. Now, the most important thing here is to make sure that these go to the right button.